Welcome back to another episode of 100x Gaming Gems. In this series, we ask one quick question: can it 100x? And the potential gem we're looking at, Project O. Look, I like to play games, you like to play games, but if we're being honest, one of the core reasons why a lot of us are in crypto is to turn our money into something a little bit more. And that is what this show is all about. We're looking for winners. And in the search of winners, we're doing something a little bit different. In every previous episode so far, we've looked at a small market cap token. This time, the project doesn't even have a token. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. But what I do know is that of every single game that I've ever play tested in crypto gaming, this one easily slides into the top 10, and I've only played the earliest playtest builds. And as always, this is not investment advice. I'm just a dude on the internet who likes playing games, buying things, and talking about cool things. So I want to zoom in on their entire ecosystem from a personal investment perspective before the token launches, if it's even coming. The game is Project O, which is a placeholder title while they work on the trademark of their official name. And before we get any further, let me say one thing. I was paid $0. Zilch. Nada. None. This is not part of a marketing campaign. The one thing I do have is a couple of NFTs and blueprints that I bought with my own money, because after getting hooked on the game, I felt like, dude, I need some exposure here. So what's Project O? It's a TCG in crypto. I know, come on, another TCG in crypto. But trust me, this one actually works. It's fast and simple with a high skill ceiling like Marble Snap, but with a little bit more substance. You play your cards, which are familiar public domain characters, across 9 lanes, 3 lanes per base, racing to destroy 2 out of 3 of your opponent's bases. The games are quick. We're talking less than 10 minutes. It does not feel like a crypto game. It just feels like an incredibly well-made, snappy card game. So why am I so bullish on Project O? Let's talk 3 reasons. Number 1, the game itself is the perfect adoption vehicle for new crypto users. Unlike many Web3 games, it doesn't feel like they came to crypto just because they couldn't make it in regular gaming. The game itself is good, a dang good game, period. And I saw firsthand at Wolves Den how easy it was for hundreds of players to pick it up in minutes. Now, if they launch it on PC, Mac, mobile, right out the gate, this could be one of the first breakout titles in crypto gaming for people who do not give a rip about crypto. And that is bullish. We're not even touching on how clean the art is and the fact that the IP itself is one that people will get hooked on. Having consistent chase characters that you already know, but now you're gonna fall in love with, is a genius idea if done well. Number 2, the team is one of the very best we have seen in crypto gaming. Everyone knows you can have a killer idea, but it takes an excellent team to turn that cool idea into an actual reality. Crypto and traditional gaming veterans from studios like Microsoft, EA, Warner Bros, and Glue, 1 billion players and $5 billion in revenue. That is crazy in crypto gaming. But they aren't just traditional gamers, they're from the trenches as well. Kevin, Tim, Thayer, Apex, they have been in crypto and in crypto gaming from the get-go. And then you've got their partnership with Uptick to bring in brand new players like they're already doing with Marble Snap, Hearthstone, and Magic. And finally, number 3, the way they've designed their ecosystem genuinely makes sense, and it gives me a lot of hope for a token should they choose to launch one. Allow the gameplay to stand on its own. Don't force feed crypto in just to make a couple extra bucks. Seems like it's been a key part of their philosophy. The NFT side of things is redefining the way that we collect digital cards rather than being a core part of the gameplay loop itself. It's almost like collecting becomes its own game inside of the game. You're ripping packs, striving to find the best rare cards so you can level them up through gameplay, fuse them together, and get them graded, which happens on chain. Every card has its own story, and when you grade it, you begin to tell that story with unique traits and rarity scores. Then you collect master sets of unique high-level cards. And that's not even including the blueprints, which are the rarest cards of all. The most iconic characters in the IP all have 100 blueprints that, when held, allow you to own 1% of that character in all activity on-chain. To wrap this whole thing up, when I'm looking for a potential 100x, something that is a legitimate shot at becoming a titan, the most important things to me are, will regular people actually care about this? Is there tradable value? And can this team pull it off? To me, Project O is a resounding yes on all fronts. That doesn't mean they're gonna make it, but I, for one, am gonna be betting on their success. What do you think? Will Project O become a future 100x?